What is up, dudes? Frostie here, coming at you with another deck tech from Magic the Gathering Arena. This time, a little something spicy. It's just a little something spicy. This deck I've run into a few times in QCQs, and every time it has punched my dick hole in. This deck is a ton of fun, man. I cannot recommend this enough for if you have the cards to just give it a whirl. It's a blast to play. It takes a ton of setup, very, very powerful, and the interactions require you to get multiple games in just to sort of figure out, okay, I can discard this. This is why I need to hold. How can I trigger, multiple combat with Combat Celebrant? Which cards to pull out? There's a lot of intricacies in this deck. But essentially, it is Mono Red Goblins, God-PHARAOH'S Gift. Now, is it more powerful than the blue-red GPG? I don't think so. I don't think it's more powerful. I don't think it's more consistent, but it is more fun. And fun is what matters. Not really. But if you're looking for a mono red deck that's not just, here's some Glory Bringers, here's Hazred, blah, I can't recommend this enough, man. Normally we start off with the land base, but it's just 23 mountains, so fuck it. Let's go over here to the 1-drops. 2x Firebrands, 4x Skirk Prospector. Skirk Prospector is so important to this deck just because of not only the mana ramp, but getting creatures from in play into your graveyard to dodge any sort of removal, set up crazy shit with Siege Gang Commander. It's fantastic. Jumping over to the 2-drops here, Wily Goblin at 2 mana creates a treasure token, again ramping you. Ramp is a sort of integral part of this deck in order to get your combo into the graveyard and into play as fast as possible, reanimating Siege Gang Commander. Flame of Keld, again, discarding your hand, getting as much as you can into your graveyard as fast as possible. The fact that stage 3 does an insane amount of damage means you can set up sort of one-turn kills with this, with the Combat Celebrant and Siege Gang Commander. I have never done it. I usually just play it to discard my hand if it's just a bunch of goblins that I don't care about, and set up the draw to, if I already have the God-PHARAOH'S Gift and Gate in play. Tormenting Voice, again, draw, discard, trying to get your combo pieces into your graveyard as much as you can, and get to your gates. The biggest downfall of this deck, I think it's any GP deck really, is if you just don't draw Gate to the Afterlife. If you never draw this card, you're fucking dead. You're just a bad mono red deck at that point. Either mulligan aggressively to it, or a hand that has things like Flame of Keld, Tormenting Voice to get you to the gate as fast as possible. Going with the 3-drop creatures here, we have Combat Celebrant, the integral part of the combo deck. Rummaging Goblin, again, to help you get to your combo pieces as much as you can. And Chain Whirler, which I love this guy, man. I think he's really, really good against any of the token decks. But just as a 3/3 first striker for 3, I think is phenomenal. I hope there's a Goblin deck out there somewhere that is just dudes and isn't necessarily this GPG combo deck. If there is, feel free to let me know below in the comments, and I'll take a look at it for sure. And then another integral part, Siege Gang Commander. This guy gives you the reach that you need, especially if combined with a stage 3 Flame of Keld. Sacrificing Goblins, shooting for 4. You get double activations off of Combat Celebrant and the God-PHARAOH'S Gift in play. 2 combats. It's just amazing. So there have been many times playing against this deck where I think I have the game locked up, and down comes a Combat Celebrant, or they discard one, they reanimate with the God-PHARAOH'S Gift, and suddenly I'm facing, a board full of tokens. I'm like, oh, well, shit, okay, I guess I can't actually interact with this anymore. And of course, the integral parts of the deck, Gate to the Afterlife and God-PHARAOH'S Gift. There have been a few times playing this deck where I just, I drew through half my deck and never found a Gate to the Afterlife, and we just died. But hey, that's kind of the price you pay for when you play a deck that sort of focuses around one card. If you can never find that card, then you just fall apart. But this has been a ton of fun to play. I highly recommend it if you have the cards. Would I recommend you using what wild cards you have to build this? No, I would not. It takes quite a bit of mythics and rares. Siege Gang Commander is not used in anything else. Combat Celebrant is not used in anything else. God-PHARAOH'S Gift, if you have it, the blue-red I think is more powerful. If you want to give this a whirl, it is a ton of fun. We did not go 7 wins in any of the QCQs that I've done. I can't say during any of them I was not having fun. But I will say, while playing this, it does make me miss combo decks. True combo decks. One turn kill combo decks. I really hope that one day we can get back to that with Magic, but I know that is not a thing that they want to have happen. I know it's a sort of feels bad moment when you think you have control of the game and your opponent just OTKs you. That's it for Mono Red GPG, a deck that on the surface looks fairly simple, but once you get to play a few games with it, it's very, very, very complicated. Let me know in the comments below if you've taken this through a queue and how well you've done, or if you have your own spin on Mono Red GPG. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Frostie, and I'll see you next time.